Good morning, everyone. It's Thursday, January 2nd. I'm Jasmine Anderson. 36 years after a Long Island mother was murdered, her family has met with Suffolk investigators. Sherry Einhorn has a preview of a story you'll see only in Newsday.
I would think that a murder case would have been taken more seriously. Literally, her throat was cut.
New hope for justice, decades after a mother was killed on Long Island.
You know, you find a body dead on the street, you want to know what the hell happened.
She's one of at least 128 women who have been found dead outside on Long Island since 1976.
After a Newsday investigation shed light on dozens of cold cases, Teresa Cerny's family contacted the Suffolk DA's new cold case unit looking for answers. They met about her case this fall, one of at least 66 cold cases now being reviewed by investigators. Watch the full story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. A Queens woman is due in court today accused in a deadly hit and run in Plainview. Police say Veronica Marmol of College Point hit and killed a 38-year-old man as he walked across Old Country Road yesterday evening and left the scene. Marmol was arrested a short time later. A desperate search for the men who shot 10 people at a Queens nightclub. Police say about 15 people, ages 16 to 20, were standing outside a Marzura in Jamaica late last night. We're told 3 or 4 men fired about 30 shots before leaving the scene. The victims are expected to survive. Police on the island are monitoring the terror attack that killed 15 people in New Orleans. They tell us they do not believe there are any credible threats to our region. The FBI says 42-year-old Army veteran Shamsud Din Jabbar drove a pickup truck into a crowd on Bourbon Street early yesterday morning. He was shot and killed by police. President Biden spoke about the suspect yesterday.
That mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating that he is inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill,
Investigators say they found guns and what appeared to be an improvised explosive device in Jabbar's truck. Read the latest about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Now listen to this. The FBI is investigating whether that attack has any connection to this. A Tesla Cybertruck exploded in front of the Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas yesterday. Firework mortars and camp fuel canisters were found in the truck outside the president-elect's hotel. Police say the suspect was killed inside the vehicle and 7 other people were hurt. You now have to be older to collect full Social Security benefits. The full retirement age rose to 66 and 10 months today. The age used to be 65, but has steadily increased over time to account for longer life expectancies. First to Newsday, a new apartment complex in Freeport is looking for some cash from Nassau. A Lawrence-based developer is seeking nearly $80 million in bond financing from the county for the Gardens at Buffalo. The 200-unit housing development will be built at the former site of the Moxie Rigby housing project. About half of the units will be for veterans and senior citizens. Only a Newsday, we're talking to Long Island's newest Congresswoman ahead of her swearing in. Virginia Huey has a look at what's ahead for Democrat Laura Gillen.
Oh, number 1.
Democrat Laura Gillen kicked off her congressional career with a win, drawing the number 1 in an office lottery. It means the incoming Congresswoman from Nassau County gets first dibs on selecting a vacant office space on Capitol Hill among the incoming House members.
I'm looking forward to getting back to work for people.
Gillen was on Capitol Hill for a 2-week-long orientation in late November, learning the ropes ahead of her January swearing in. In an exclusive interview with Newsday, Gillen spoke about her legislative goals.
Priorities include getting us our state and local tax deduction back. I think that this is something that hopefully we can do in a bipartisan fashion. We have to tackle rising costs of health care. That's something that's a top priority. also want to make sure we secure our border. That is something I'm going to work on day one. I said it in my ad and I meant it. And I have reached out to folks on the Republican side and the Democratic side to talk about how we're going to get that done in the new Congress.
The former Hempstead town supervisor notched an upset over first-term GOP Congressman Anthony D'Esposito on Election Day.
It's time to stop pointing fingers and start getting the work done and reaching across the aisle and solving the problems that we need solved.
As Gillen prepares to serve in a Washington ruled by Republicans, she says she's looking forward to working in a bipartisan manner to make a positive change for the people of her district.
People are sick of the rhetoric in politics. They want people who just want to go to work. And that's what I did as town supervisor, and that's what I'm going to do in the House.
Gillen will be sworn in as a member of the 119th Congress on January 3rd. For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Virginia, thank you. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Here's what's up on Long Island. Check out the Luminosity Holiday Festival. The walkthrough show features thousands of lights Friday through Sunday at Eisenhower Park in East Meadow. There's a cheese fondue workshop. The Village Cheese Shop is teaming up with the event at Sonino Vineyard Friday in Cutchogue. For mission info and more events, click Get More below the Newsday TV video box on our homepage.
Newsday's investigation on unsolved deaths across Long Island has prompted contact from families seeking answers. Now we continue to probe the cases and what can be done to bring closure to victims' families. The Forgotten, Revisited, now available at Newsday.com.
Checking out your hyperlocal Thursday forecast. Gusty winds out there today, and it will feel like we're in the 20s, so get ready for it. There is a wind advisory in place until 10 tonight. Here's your day planner, a mix of sun and clouds with gusty winds today, highs in the 40s before dropping into the 20s tonight. Now tomorrow, we're partly cloudy, highs in the 30s. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Happy New Year, everybody. Thank you so much for watching.